Alright, what's going on, people? RC MMA here, back with another video. Today we're going to talk about the recent fight announcement between Justin Gaethje and Rafael Fiziev. Goddamn, dude, the fight we've all been waiting for. I am so happy this fight is happening because it can shake up the lightweight division if things go as I think they might. This fight has been one that I've wanted for quite some time now. I want Fiziev to get like a top 5 test. The dude is incredible, and I love his style. And yeah, I'm actually surprised that Justin Gaethje took this fight because he kind of seemed now like he was almost one of those entitled dudes that's almost like title shot, money shot, like the money shot, meaning like a Connor fight, like a red panty night. Entitled dudes kind of in a way. And I don't mean to say that like he hasn't worked hard for the position that he's in, but if I'm being honest, dude, all the kind of top 5 guys at lightweight, except for well, not all of them, but like Chandler, Dustin Poirier, all these guys, like I feel like Arman Sarukian and dudes like that would probably beat him, but they won't fight anybody outside of the top 5, and I don't necessarily blame them because if I was in their position, I probably wouldn't either. Took you a long time to get there. You're not just gonna give it up to some dude, some new up-and-comer who no one knows yet, you know. But Fiziev, dude, he's passed some tests, and I was watching back some of his old fights, and there's one thing about him that could get him into trouble is he does get hit, man. While he is this incredible striker, and we know him for like his matrix way of dodging head kicks and shit, you know, he's both these fighters actually have very flexible hips in their own right, and we'll get to that in a little bit. But before we do, I would really appreciate if y'all could subscribe, please and thank you. And yeah, let's just get back to it. I'm not going to give my spiel today because it doesn't seem to be working, so fuck y'all. Rafael Fiziev gets hit quite a bit, and not against dudes that you would really expect him to get hit against. Now, in all fairness, Bobby Green is a tricky dude. You know, he's hard to look good against. I mean, the way he throws his punches are from odd angles because they're always down low at his hips. He's always just bobbing and weaving. He's got a very unique style. And, you know, that was a close fight. And it was a war. Back and forth. And then even in his fight before Rafael dos Anjos, sorry. I think it was Brad Riddell. That spinning, like the wheel kick KO. That was so beautiful. But up until then, dude, while he was piecing Riddell up on the feet, he was getting tagged with right hands. And a Justin Gaethje right hand's going to feel a hell of a lot different than a Brad Riddell right hand. Now, with that being said, I don't think Justin Gaethje's going to get fucking close enough to him, dude. He might for a little bit, but like, people like to give Gaethje the credit for being like this incredible leg kicker, and he's a good leg kicker, but I don't think he's like anything special, if we're being honest, dude. He just whacks as hard as he can. He just whacks, like, he throws full force into his leg kicks. And I think the other reason why people give his leg kick so much credit is because he will leg kick you when you are nose to nose. Like, it's not the hardest thing to do in the world, but if you're ever hitting a heavy bag, put your forehead up to it as if you were like leaning on somebody up against the cage in the clinch, and then try and do a low calf kick. It can be done. if practiced enough. It's awkward though. You do have to have flexible hips. You can't just be like a stiff old man. And we don't typically see it a lot from guys because, it's hard to generate a lot of power from that as well. You're not giving yourself a whole lot of leverage or momentum. You're just kind of whipping it. But if you watch Rafael Fiziev, what fight was I watching? Goddamn, dude. I can't remember, but his calf kicks are lightning fast. They make Gaethje's look like a fucking... They make Justin Gaethje look like they pulled a soccer player, and not even a good one, like a community league soccer player who played when he was like a teenager, in off the streets and brought him into a gym and went, "Hey, kick this bag." Like, his leg kicks are way better, and he is way more effective at range. And Justin Gaethje is not effective at like a kickboxing range, and that's what I'm getting at when I'm talking about Gaethje's leg kicks coming from almost clinch. Like closeness, I guess. I don't know. Clinch range. Like he's not standing there at range picking you apart. You know what I mean? And Fiziev will. Oh man, I wonder. I hope they're in London, so they're gonna get a big octagon. It would be a real shame if that fight was it was main event of a fight night at the Apex or something. That would fucking suck. Yeah. Also, so I think you could probably tell by now which way I'm leaning. I think Fiziev will get the job done. We've seen that he can go... Like, the dude's got cardio. He's not just some, like, front runner. You know what I mean? Like, Nasruddin Imavov. Haha. He knocked out RDA in the 5th round. So... 5 rounds later, dude's still got KO power. And you can't chalk that up to RDA's age, dude. Like, RDA's a fucking savage still to this day. To this day. And I can't remember the last time I saw him got knocked out. At least, yeah, I don't know. Maybe Eddie Alvarez finished TKO'd. I can't remember. But dude's got power for 5 rounds. Cardio for 5 rounds, clearly. Enough to get a knockout right at the beginning of the 5th round. And fuck, man, I hate to do this. Like, so many people, like Joe Rogan will... Dude, sometimes he makes me mad, but he will not shut the fuck up about how technical Justin Gaethje is. Dude. Look, I'm no fucking expert, but he does not come off as technical to me. He overextends himself on a regular basis. So much so that he literally throws himself off balance. He did this against Khabib. He's done this against Chandler. He does it against almost everybody. That's why his coach is always telling him, take 10% off your shots. You know, take 10% off your shots and hit him in the chest. Like, don't fucking... just swing like that. And he will, when he's throwing his right hand, his head will be at like fucking hip level sometimes. And I'm like, what are you doing, guy? Because if Rafael Fiziev sees him throw one right hand like that, you best believe he's getting fucking head kicked, dude, or kneed or some shit. Like, you cannot overextend yourself against a striker like Rafael Fiziev. And Justin Gaethje does it on a regular basis. And I think, personally, if we're being honest, I think Gaethje's chin might be deteriorating a little bit, because while Charles Oliveira is precise with his striking and has very good technique, I don't think he hits as hard as Poirier or Chandler. You know? There's probably other guys that I could think of that Justin Gaethje's fought. Not off the top of my head, but I mean, I'm watching him get like damn near like starched from a Charles Oliveira straight right hand. And, you know, and then in the fight after that, eat like crazy shots from Michael Chandler. And I don't think it's that. Oh man, it's weird. Michael Chandler, I don't think it's that he doesn't have the power. I don't think he has like, well, yeah, no, I don't think he has full on one punch KO power. And I think he has horrible fucking fight IQ once he gets you hurt and he thinks he can get you out of there. Because, like, with the Dan Hooker one, that was, you know, Dan Hooker fell and covered up, and Chandler was able to hit him with whatever and get the finish. But it wasn't just the left hook. Like, if the left hook was the only punch that landed, that fight would have continued on, right? Obviously, we got the crazy KO kick of Tony Ferg. But in that Dustin fight, good God, dude, if he would have thrown one fucking uppercut, he could have had Dustin out of there. But, you know, then Dustin fights Chandler and gets rocked. But when he fights Oliveira, I don't think Oliveira rocked Dustin even a little bit. Like, that's why Oliveira had to get into the grappling. But I think that with a precise striker like Fiziev, he could hit Gaethje enough times on the chin with those goddamn mean counter left hooks that he is such a good counter striker, and his shit is fast and fucking hard. Like, Charles Oliveira throws everything really perfectly, but he does not ever. It doesn't look like he's loading up on his shots. Sometimes Fiziev looks like he is, like, it's the last round of a heavy bag session, and your coach is like, nope, you're going fucking balls to the wall. That's, like, what it looks like he's doing sometimes. Like, you can hear the wind pass by when he's throwing punches. Fuck, I've gone off on a little bit of a tangent about Michael Chandler and shit, and I don't quite remember why. Fuck. Well, anyways, I think Fiziev will probably get it done. Oh, yeah. Gaethje's chin deteriorating a little bit. You can only take so many punches, man. The guy's a fucking lunatic. Overextends himself. Head at the hips. You know. Almost anybody can look like a technical striker against Michael Chandler. If we're being fucking honest, the guy's literally... When you're playing a dude who's, like, never played UFC before and he figures out one good move, and I mean, like, playing UFC on fucking video games. I don't mean, like, that's what I would refer to fighting in an MMA bout, you know. But you play a dude in UFC and they go, oh, fuck, that kick works real good. They keep throwing it over and over again. Like, dude, against Dustin Poirier, Chandler threw that one kick and then threw it, like, 3 more times in a row. As soon as his foot touched the canvas, he just kept throwing it. It was weird. You know, and he does it when he's got you hooked, just right hook, left hook, right hook, left hook, right hook, left, like, all, you know. Anyways, fucking dude's a maniac. If Fiziev gets Gaethje hurt, that's not what he's fucking doing, you know. And, dude, like, what I love about Fiziev is he's got all of the very flashy, cool shit in his arsenal. He knows when to throw it. He's not throwing 3, 4, 5 spinning back kicks before he lands one of them. That wheel kick that he threw against Brad Riddell was... He had thrown a spinning back kick to the body, I think in the first round, if I'm remembering correctly. And then the only other time he span was that time, and it landed absolutely perfectly. Like, he makes sure he's going to land that shit. He ain't just doing it for show or for fun. Like, he's trying to fucking hurt you. And that thing landed so perfectly that it froze Brad Riddell. I think he's going to chop away at Gaethje's legs, too. Gaethje's going to try and pressure him as hard as he possibly can. But I think he's going to overextend himself, get his leg chewed up. I think Fiziev's going to make some reads on Gaethje's overextensions that he does. And his... Let's just fucking give those people the argument that, let's just say, yeah, sure, okay, he's technical offensively when he's throwing punches like that where his head's all the way down at his fucking crotch. defensively he gets hit a lot. And like again, if his last fight wasn't Michael Chandler, probably would have seen him get touched up a lot. Like I still think Dustin Poirier beats Gaethje. I think Charles Oliveira beats Gaethje like fucking, at least like 8 times out of 10. I think Islam beats Gaethje. Yeah. I'm not a Gaethje fan. I'm a Gaethje fan of watching him fight, but I think he's a bit of a cunt, if I'm being honest. He acts like he's got a huge chip on his shoulders, and I'm not really sure why, dude, because he just got, like, gifted a top 5 position in the UFC's lightweight division. Mind you, he's kept it, right? Like, he's worked hard to keep that position. But I think his first fight was against number 5. Michael Johnson, was it? I can't remember. Someone he finished, though, with a knee, and then lost 2 in a row, but, yeah, fuck it. People are gonna not like me for hating on Gaethje. And it has nothing to do with the Kadyrov shit, dude. I made a video telling people to leave Hamzat the fuck alone over that shit. Because I'm sick of hearing about it. Fuck off. You Western bitches. Okay? Talking shit about the eastern part of the world's fucking certain world leaders over there. Fuck out of here. It's annoying. I don't want to hear about it. And it's all fucking virtue signaling anyways. Like, shut the fuck up, seriously. Well, dude, what is up with fucking I want someone to explain to me why all these guys from that part of the world, like the Dagestani guys, and then Rafael Fiziev's from Kyrgyzstan. What's with the like hats? What like Fiziev's is a bit different than like Islam's and them guys. But I don't really get what it's for, or what the tradition or purpose is. Anyways, dude, now I'm just fucking rambling. This is stupid. I'm gonna go do a video on John Jones and cereal gain, right? My new favorite kind of cereal. And I'll see you later. Like and subscribe, please. Thank you.